And here we go again. I've said this piece 3 times and I just realized that the thing wasn't moving. I'm Sally, your Monday blogger, here on Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works. Here's the question of the week. What is the hardest part of living with weight loss surgery today? Why is it hard and how do you deal with it? Okay, I'm going to tell you because I'm an RNY out to almost 2 years that dumping is still the biggest pain in the butt of weight loss surgery. Although it is a wonderful thing. I love that I dump because I will never be able to eat the crap I used to eat that I love the best. Sugary, ice cream, lots of candy, baked goods. Not going to happen. I can have them within reason, but the littlest bit too much, and I'm so sorry. And so I know that I always have that thing licked. Plus, I don't have that stuff in my house. Um, but the worst, and it's hard because it just, well, it's not hard. It teaches you a lesson, and lessons are sometimes hard learned. How do I deal with it? I try not to do it very often. Now, but the really hardest part of living with my WLS is a special kind of dumping. It's called late stage dumping. Please look it up. This will hit me out of nowhere, and I can't explain it exactly right, so you need to look up late stage dumping. It's sort of an insulin glucose reaction. It can happen hours after you've eaten something, and it could have been just normal eating. Or I didn't eat enough protein. Maybe I got up and had something for breakfast that wasn't enough protein, but it didn't make me dump at the time. Well, 3 hours later, my body has gone into some kind of weird response with chemicals, and I have to literally melt to the ground. I am sweating. I'm clammy. I'm pale. Not that I'm not pale most of the time, your head is just bursting with sweat down your neck, and literally want to lay down. My legs feel like weight. I mean, just melting. And you want to lay flat on the ground wherever you are, and that means in public spaces. It's not a good thing. It happens for different reasons. The last time it happened to me, I knew what I did, that I didn't realize I was going to make it happen. I had anticipated it, but it did. Because sometimes you forget and you think you're normal, and all of a sudden, uh-oh, I'm not normal. Um, I was at a tea room with my sister, and I'm going to take her to high tea. We had lovely tea. We had scones and Devonshire cream, and strawberry preserves, and the whole little tea thing. And I did within limits what I thought I could handle. I was at least going to have a scone. Um, and but the washing down the food with tea, washing down the food too early, pushing it through too early, always is a mistake for me. That's why I don't drink and eat, never. Um, and with this, with something high fat and high sugar, pushing it through is a huge error in judgment. And I felt okay, a little bumming because of the sugar. But a half an hour later, I'm in an antique shop, and the whole thing hits me like, like at the beach with the wave. You just start to sweat and get all clammy, and you can't focus and think straight, and you're like going into this place where you're just going to slump down into the nearest thing you can find and sit there and not have anybody bother you for 30 minutes until you can pull it together to get to the car. Usually, if it happens when I'm walking the dog, I'm out on the curb, and I have to wait till I can get up and walk home. Literally, your legs are like jelly. Um, I have found if I take a little packet of sugar or a glucose pill with me, if I pop one of those, bang, I'm fine in a minute. I mean, the sweat stopped, everything stopped. It's very strange. Late stage dumping. That will be with me forever, I'm assuming. So it's something I'm not always prepared to deal with. I'm not always sure why it's happening. It happens capriciously in my day or in my life or in my month or in my year, and I'm never quite sure what the story is on it. Um, but I've read a lot about it, and so can you. You guys take care. I might not be here next week because I will be reclining in Tijuana in my hospital bed where I will be recuperating post my probably major over too much different surgeries at one time. Plastics trip that I'm making Thursday. I'm leaving Wednesday. Thursday I'll be having surgery. Please think of me. Think good thoughts. Send me your well wishes. Pray for me. Um, I'm not worried about the procedure. I'm not worried about being there. Really, my anxiety has been all in the beginning. I'm one of those upfront people. Everything's in beforehand. I'm like that. I'm a worrier. I'm a control freak. So I'm almost ready to get on the plane, and after that, I can't worry about it anymore. So you guys think of me, and maybe I'll see you next week. It depends on if I get the message and get the question. If I'm functioning enough to make the video on Monday, I think I just might be. If nothing else, come to Cabernet Queen Station and on YouTube and check me out. I'm going to try to make updates there on my whole experience as we go. Peace out, guys, and I really hope to see you really soon. Thanks for being there.